Okay guys, this is a few trips about travelling safely in Thailand. 60 murders in 2 years is astronomical, I know, but there are some safer ways and safe places you can go in Thailand, and also some safe tips to looking after yourself while you're in Thailand. The first thing is don't ever travel alone. You know, if you're travelling to Koh Tao, Koh Samui, Phuket, so on and so on, make sure you travel in a group, make sure you travel at least in a couple, at least friends. Make sure you tell everyone where you're going all the time. Make sure you keep checking in on social media so everyone knows where you are, what you're doing, and so on and so on. And the other tip for me is don't go cheap. So many people go to Thailand and they go, I want a cheap hotel, I want a cheap taxi, I want a cheap bus, I want a cheap this, I want a cheap that. If you go cheap and go on cheap buses and cheap transportation, sometimes you get some people, undesirable people that you don't really want to bump into. If you use quality transport, quality accommodation, and so on and so on, you're going to keep out of a lot of trouble. You're going to be looked after by decent hotel groups with decent people who you're paying a little bit more money for, so you get a better standard. I see so many people in Thailand come into Thailand. They want cheap accommodation, they want cheap lodgings, they want cheap bus, they want cheap this, cheap that, and it just doesn't work. The other thing is stick to the roads, stick to the paths. If you're going off in the jungle and stuff like that, and places like that, undesirable places, you're going to end up getting in trouble one way or another. You're either going to get caught, trapped, or busted, or you're going to end up, as I said, in those safe conditions. The other thing, don't go in the sea on your own, don't go swimming at night, don't go, the usual common sense really, guys, is another good thing. Food. That's another thing that can get you in trouble. You can get very ill if you don't eat food in the right places. Now, I'm not saying that Thai street food isn't clean, isn't safe, but I've seen live rats running around stalls, round by drains, near where your food is and so on. You can get something called wheels disease, which is rat's piss basically, or which is where they pissed on things and you eat it and you can die from it. But if you don't die, it's very, very uncomfortable and very horrible. So that's a few tips on travelling safe, eating safe, keeping yourself safe in Thailand. I'm now going to move on to Bangkok. Bangkok's a great city, incredible, vibrant place. I think it's the #1 tourist destination on the planet. Easy as that. The transport's great. It's abound with the transport, underground, overground, taxis, and so on and so on. Make sure the taxi driver goes on the meter. Don't let him give you a price because he'll rip you off. But also make sure you're not travelling on your own, and he knows where you're going before you set off. It's another important thing. So they may just drive all over the place and charge you a fortune. So there you go. Stay safe in Thailand, guys. Don't shy away. Don't stay away. It's a beautiful country. I've been here 5 years. Loved every minute of it, and I hope you will too.